No one makes fried chicken just for it to be okay. We're going to show you how to make it crispy, juicy, and flavorful in just a few steps. This needs to happen hours before it hits the pan. Season both sides of your chicken. Put it in a non-reactive bowl. Then we're going to add a little pickle juice. This is kind of the brine right here. We're going to let this sit for a few hours. This is where most people rush it. Don't. Let it sit. Drain off your brine. Season your chicken again. Add your buttermilk. You don't need a ton, just enough to cover it. Let it go for a few hours. Overnight is even better. Remember, don't rush it. Now the dredge. This is where the crust starts. Make sure your flour is well seasoned. Chicken should be coated, not super dripping wet. Excess moisture in the flour will create clumps in your dredge, and you don't want that. Make sure you use one hand for wet, one for dry. Press it in. Don't just toss it around. Shake off with excess flour, then let it sit. You want it to go from dusty to tacky. That extra time of sitting is what helps your crust from falling off. Also, loose flour burns fast. If you're doing a ton of chicken, that could hurt your flavor, and that's no good. Save your flour for the next fry. Start your oil around 350 to 375. You want to ease the chicken into your pan. Don't crowd it. That drops the temp fast. And you don't want to go straight from the fridge with cold chicken into your oil. That's going to drop the temperature even faster. When that happens, the crust doesn't set, and it soaks up oil instead. Don't let it drop below 325. Cast iron helps keep the heat steady. Let it cook. Don't mess with it too early. Flip it about 7 minutes. The chicken will tell you when it's done. You don't necessarily need a thermometer. At first, you have steady bubbling. That's the moisture leaving. Then it starts to pick up. That's the heat pushing into the center. When it starts to quiet down, the chicken will fully float all the way. That's your signal that it's done. Now let's pull it. Make sure you drain off as much oil as you can. You're going to season both sides of the chicken while it's hot. Now if you need to temp it, go for it. But it's better to let it go a minute longer than cut into that crust you just built. Chicken's handled. Remember that crunch? Crispy outside, juicy inside. Season all the way through. That's timing and heat working together. You could dress it with some hot honey, some chipotle orange barbecue sauce, recipe on the website, hot sauce. And this makes great leftovers, killer sandwiches. Now you can use whatever seasoning you like, but fresh ground blends make this type of cooking more reliable. Now all you need is the seasoning, the tools, and the recipes to do it right. Links to all those in the description.